Today I want to walk you through some basics of screen recording. At the time that I'm recording this, we are in the middle of a quarantine due to COVID-19, as currently April of 2020. Now, one of the most basic options for your final project is, of course, some form of screen recording, usually voice over slide. And so I want to walk you through how to do it on different systems, how I do it. Hopefully this will help you out with the technology side of things. Now, when I put together my slides, they're simply put together in PowerPoint. The little stick figure guy is made up of a bunch of shapes. The screen is a piece of clip art, etc. It's actually really simple to do and fairly economical given the amount of information that I'm trying to put out at any given time. Now, you do have a couple of options. In PowerPoint, some versions of PowerPoint include adding audio as well as screen recording. Now, I don't have experience with screen recording in PowerPoint. I do know that the audio is not a good idea because then you have to send a PowerPoint to me. And the point is for you to upload something to YouTube or another site. So, do not use the audio recording, and for the purposes of this video, I'm not dealing with the screen recording within PowerPoint because I don't have experience with it. Now, usually what's going to happen with these screen recordings is, first of all, it will turn on something that will pick up your microphone as well as recording the screen. In some systems, you have to tell it what part of the screen you want to record, in some you don't. But this is all about screen capture, screen record. Now, in a Mac, and I apologize, this is a little bit wordy, this is a great time to pause it and read through it. In Mac with Mojave, there's a little bit different system. There's a shortcut that you can use. If you're using an older version of Mac OS, you can record using QuickTime, which is actually exactly what I do. And what'll happen is when you click on QuickTime, it will pop up this friendly little window. It will say new screen recording. You click on that, it'll pop up a little window up here that has a record button. You want to check your sound level, make sure that it's reasonable. Somewhere in the middle, you don't want it too high or too low. And then go ahead, click record, and then you start your PowerPoint. You just hit start slideshow, and you're pretty much good to go. You can talk and click through your slides, and you don't have to worry about timing or anything else. It makes life a lot easier. Now, let's say you don't have a Mac. Well, on Chrome, there are different apps that you can use. This one I grabbed because it has a lot of users, a pretty good review, and up to 15 minutes of free recording. Many of the Chrome apps have payment options. They're freemium, so maybe up to 5 minutes you can record, and then after that you have to pay. I don't want you having to pay for this, so Screencast-O-Matic works, but I mean, there's other programs that will do it as well. Just make sure that it covers over 8 to 10 minutes because your presentation for this class is 8 to 10 minutes. Windows. Apparently Windows 10 has a built-in screen recorder meant for games, and you can access it through tapping Windows G on your keyboard, and then yes, this is a game. You can then click start recording, etc. It used to be a little bit easier than this. I'm not sure if there is an easier system in Windows, but I know that there's a built-in system for screen capture in Windows, just like QuickTime in Mac. So make sure that you kind of play around with this, see if it works, especially on Windows 10. You can always do a Google search too for screen record and then whatever version of Windows you're using. At the end of the day, I'm not looking for you to create something as flashy and impressive as my hero CPG Grey. What I am looking for is good information, presented well, something that's going to keep people's attention. And one other thing you should keep in mind if you're doing screen record is more than likely you should use twice the visuals that you think you need. The reason is visuals will make things more interesting for the viewer. Hopefully this helps you out, and if not, get in touch.